Man, we finally got a beautiful, perfect 10 morning. Don't get many of those. Got a light north wind. It should stay calm along the beach. I think I'm gonna try a little test this morning on a croaker versus a swim bait. I caught some nice trout, a few nice trout on swim baits in the surf by my house. So I might try that, but I might have some croakers just to test them out, see which one works better. So if my battery stays alive, we'll see what happens. Happy Sunday, and I never go out on the weekend, so I'm pushing it here because of the boats. There's gonna be a lot of boats, I'm sure. I'm at Roscoe Bait Shop. You talk to me, Roscoe. You got a bunch of croaker?
We loaded.
Now you've been working hard to get your boat back on track. Look at that, beautiful boat, huh? It's all back on track. Got some on the boat.
You got registration numbers and no name yet.
Oh, ain't no name.
Hang on, I got something for you.
So look, we got two great bait shops here in Pass Christian, but I prefer Roscoe because I like him better. You know, he's my.
You see what I'm about to bring you?
He's my friend. He's bringing me something over here. I don't know what he's bringing me, but that's what's going on at beautiful croakers. Some of them seasoned, some of them just caught, but they're all good. So y'all come visit Roscoe and BMW. In Bass Christian, I think it's the two best bait shop in all of Mississippi. I'm trying one of the Reefs first. I'm gonna throw that plastic first, swim bait, and then I'm gonna put it on a croaker, but I probably have to stick with a croaker. It's beautiful this morning. The water's finally clean here at the Reef, right here in Bay St. Louis. So, man, I think it's gonna be on. All the boats have gone. It must have came early. We got a bite from 9:30 to 11:30. So, come late sometimes is better. Well, the plastic scored first. About the fourth cast, jigging it real hard. Big trout too. Big trout. See if I can get this big boogie in right here. Oh, about 16, 17 inches. So the plastic scored first. I got a pearl color on there, swim bait. The pearl's been working good in the dirty water, but I just kept with it. It's got a chartreuse tail on that one. So we'll see what happens. I know the croaker's gonna work, but the plastic worked. Got another one on the plastic. Very next cast. He's smaller though. See, sometimes it happens with the swim baits, you get smaller fish. But the water cooled off, the temperature, when the temperature cools off like that, they'll eat plastic like crazy. So we're doing the test with croaker and plastic today. So I'm gonna catch a few more. They're eating that plastic up. First cast with the croaker. First cast with the croaker. So I gotta say, so far we're even, but I got off of the plastic after about 10 or 15 casts. I caught 2 on the plastic. We'll see what the croaker does. But that was first cast when it hit the water. Big croaker, boom. Beautiful day out here, little northwest wind. These reefs, the water finally, look at the color of the water. It finally got kind of green, like a saltwater green, got rid of all that fresh water, and I think the trout are here. I'm excited. And people ask me, you know, how I'm hooking these croaker. I put them in the palm of my hand, and then I squeeze them a little bit. They open up their mouth, and then I go just like you would catch a fish. Go from the bottom. I don't hook the lips together. I open their mouth and go open, and then come out the top of their head, and just enough where it won't come off when you're casting it. So, FYI, pretty trout. Made a little move down the structure, the reef. And while I was moving, I threw that cast, and boom, I felt a little tap, and look what I got. Another croaker, big hammer. The good thing about the croakers, you get some big ones like that. Oh, it's about a 19-inch trout. That's the thing about the croakers. But the plastic does work right now, so if you don't have the money or you don't want to mess with the croakers, the plastic's working because of the cool weather. You know, it's cooled down, the temperature. I think the temperature has a lot to do with, look at that beautiful trout, man. Temperature's got a lot to do with them biting plastic. And not that much bait in the water right now. And they on fire. I moved to a part of the reef where I never catch fish at. And look at these size of these hammers, man. There's not a lot of tides. I guess they more by the structure right here. I usually fish the underwater structure, but look at that. That's 20-inch trout. What? I knew sooner or later, man, these reefs would catch on. That's what they're here for. Big trout. Beautiful. Croaker's working, man. Croaker always works, huh? And another big one, guys. Look at that. crazy, one after another. Just putting the hammer down on them. If it stays like this, it'll be the quickest limit I ever got in my life. Not in my life, but in Mississippi. Wow. And I'm right here by some structure that's sticking out. I'm telling you, I always fish the underwater stuff, but not a lot of tide right now. That's where they're at. When you're fishing these croaker, you want to stay in contact with the bait. You could cast it out there, give it a few look, I got one in the rod hole. The rod hole to catch, look. He's hitting it right now. I got in the rod hole to talk to y'all, but he's on right now. I gotta go set the hook. You gotta stay in contact with that bait all the time. Let me go set the hook. Oh, look at this. Look. And if you don't know when to set the hook, just let them catch themselves like that. Jay didn't feel well this morning. She was in the bed and she didn't feel well, so she's missing out, man. Golly, she loves to fish with live croaker. And today's the first real perfect day, I think. The water color, everything is right. Right before full moon, too. Don't ever forget that, guys. 3-4 days before full moon is the best. There's another one. I don't know. He's right at 15, probably. Them croakers catch nothing but 15. You don't hardly get an illegal fish on here. Look, what y'all think? What y'all think? I think he's legal. We're getting ready to find out. Measure him, and I might go back to plastic, man. I hate to do this that quick. I live it out that quick. Man, they all big. Look at that, guys. Another one. Another 19, 20-inch fish. See if I can fit that. Whoa! Can't get him in. I didn't reel down enough. Beautiful fish, huh? Golly. See if I can do this like this. Oh, no, there he goes. Beautiful pig, huh? What? Man, they tearing that croaker up. It ain't but about 8 or 10 seconds and they eating that croaker. It's unbelievable. They stacked up. Whoo, that's some fun stuff, huh? God is good all the time. All right, I'm switching to this long, big old long swim bait. I feel like it's not fair right now with the croaker. I got to give a fair chance to the swim bait. So I'm going to try this for a few. And I didn't want to limit out too fast. So we'll see what happens with this. That's about a 4-inch white. That's what I've been catching on that pearl. So some red eyes on that. I'm going to throw that, see what happens. Well, I got one of those pigs on here with that big old long bait that I just put on about the 3rd cast. Oh. He just threw the plastic off. Probably ruined it for me, but just to show y'all, man, look, when they feed them like that fast, they'll eat plastic too if the temperature's cool. Beautiful fish, man. Golly. Look, he threw my plastic way over here. Tore it too. I got another one though. Big old long bait. I got another one. I think I do. Somewhere in here. Maybe not. I'm gonna try another big bait though. I'm gonna go deep in my box because it's a good experience. Experiment. Oh man, I got one of the big ones on there. It's hard to do with one hand. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. That's 20 plus. That's 20 plus inches right there. If it's over 20, we're gonna release it. Got too much fish in my box. Look at that. I mean, that is beautiful fish. That's a hammer. I went back to the croaker. The plastic caught a few, but you know, you can't outperform live bait. I don't care what those guys say, you know. Look at that. Let me get her off. That's a 22-inch fish, so we're gonna release that booger. There she goes. Oh man, it's insanity right now. Another big trout. Look at that. We're getting that one in. That's about 20. It's 19 or 20. We might eat that one. Unbelievable, huh? Y'all want to talk about action? Today is an epic. And I only been out here about an hour. I'm close to the limit. my phone's about to run out too. So if it runs out, y'all know I'm close to the limit. I'm going to get the limit. It's automatic every cast. All right, another nice one, man. Get close to that limit. Boy, it's pretty fun stuff today, man. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. Not every day's like that, of course. Y'all know that. The thing about croakers is, guys, you don't get many like this. That's the first, no, the second. I think that's the second. No, that's the first one. That's not legal. It's about 13 inches, so croakers get big fish. Another pretty one, boy. 17. Good dinner size, you know. Pretty fish. A little Tommy B flip. And he's in for dinner. He's invited to dinner at Tommy B and J's. Jay's gonna see this video and she's gonna blow her mind. I've had very little battery left, but I'm almost at 15. So I threw back a couple big ones. Oh, look at that hog, y'all. Oh my Jesus, that's 20 inches plus. Right at 20 probably. Look at that. Monsters, man. She's gonna have to go back too. Over 20. Monsters. Poor Wayne would be jealous right now. I can't even flip that thing in with one hand. It's gonna take two hands. So beautiful trout though. Look at that. You don't get no better than this, guys. Whew. Man, God gave me a great day. Epic day. And the part of the reef I never fish right here. I always pass this part up because they're usually in the underwater section, but not today. I want to reiterate too about, you know, see how you can feel if you're fishing with mono. I like to fish with mono, catch a big fish. I'm not a braid guy, but you can feel at the end of the hook, you can feel a little bit of fray right there because I'm fishing structure. So I'm gonna cut it right now and retie it, and that's only been about 8 fish probably, before 6, 7 fish since I retied. You know, it came from the plastic. So I believe in that. You don't want to drop a big fish. I mean, we want to release the big ones, but we want to catch it and take a picture, right? Man, this was an epic trip. I'm gonna cut it off for now because my batteries are like very much at the end. Tell your friends about Tommy V's channel, and this is gonna be on fire from here until September, I believe. Roscoe gave me some great bait. I got to give credit to him for that. Thank you, Roscoe. Man, the bait was seasoned. It's so important on a live croaker for it to be wiggling the whole time. Unless you're getting in every cast like this, it really don't matter much. But I could recast after they bit it if I missed one, and it still would eat it. So great bait, great day. It's warning me that I'm running out of juice. So we'll see you next time on the next video, and I'll make sure I charge better than that. But wow, that's all I can say. Wow, almost all big fish. I released 2 over 20. I caught them on plastic, croaker. Don't get no better than that. God is great. Thank you, Lord. All right, my camera held up for the last one. This is number 15 right here. About 19 inches. Oh, look at that. Ah. Beautiful fish. That's it. I call it a day. I might throw plastic and throw some release fish, but that's it. That's my limit. Artificial reefs, baby. On fire.